Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone.
Welcome back to our video.
Hello.
We are from Konspirasi. Yay! So today we are gonna to making a podcast with amazing narasumber or like
Yes sir.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Mr. Gusnadi MPD. Just a little bit for introduction. Mr. Gusnadi was our lecturer especially in entrepreneurship and economic. So he always told us to save money to increase our income in money. So thanks for having us today.
Thank you, Mr.
Okay, let's go.
Mr. Gusnadi, in this era, why do you think financial literacy so essential for Gen Z today? That's a great question.
Okay, I think that's good question for you to know about why financial literacy is much important, okay, for us, especially for the young people. As we know here, financial literacy is crucial life skill, okay? So life skill here. Do you know that the life skill mean here? Okay, particularly for the Gen Z, okay,
Yes.
for the Gen Z in Indonesia who are growing up, okay, in the era of rapid digitalization. Of course, we have to know about the life skill for especially for the financial here to increase the consumption of an easy access to online financial service. Okay, unlike previous generation and especially for the Gen Z, it is constantly exposed to financial temptation here, such as online shopping and then instant loan. You know, loan mean here that digital investment and buy now buy later. Okay, buy now buy later. Mostly the people is not only in the town but also in the countryside. Okay, buy now pay later. Okay, here him without a strong understandings of financial principles such as budgeting, saving, debt management, and investing. They are vulnerable to make a proof financial decision. Okay, that can lead to long term. Okay, that can lead long term here. That's okay. For the consequence here. Okay, and such as excessive debt and lack of saving here. Okay, because as we know here, the young people or the young Gen Z, they are consumptive. Okay, I think that's the important thing that you have to know. Okay.
Yeah, because a lot of our friends that usually spend their money so easy that they don't mind what comes to their life in the future, but they spend all their money to something that not really necessary.
Yes, of course. That's why here that's moreover here that with the big economy becoming popular choice, okay, among young people, many Gen Z individually, okay, no longer who follow the traditional path of sustainable monthly income. Okay, so you must know about that, okay, because you're the Gen Z here. Instead, they are earn irregularly from even more essential from them to be financial literate. Okay, so they can manage unpredictable cash flow. You know cash flow here, that you have to be able to predict the cash flow here. I know that most of you still got the financial from your parents.
Yes.
Without your parents, you can do nothing.
Yes.
But you have to know the important thing for the financial literacy. Okay, that is the key for that. Okay, and to build financial quotient here in broader sense, financial literacy, citizen contribute to stronger economy. Okay, I think that's that you have to know about that financial literacy here. Okay.
Let's move on to the next question. Interestingly, 70% of Indonesian people still lack of financial knowledge. Do you think should it be taught in school?
I think that is the important thing that we have. Of course, we absolutely, okay, as the conductor, strongly believe that financial literacy should be integrated into the national education curriculum. Okay, across all the level, starting from elementary through the higher education. When 70% of the population lack of basic financial knowledge, okay, it is reflect to systematic issue that cannot be resolved by the strong community. Yes, of course, that we have to learn from the beginner, so the people will be know how to manage our financial. I think it is very important for you. Okay. The example you always manage about your financial, even you got the money from your parents. Of course, you didn't know that the most important thing that you want to buy, yeah, you ask to your parents. Yeah, that depends on. So that's why here, literacy for the financial, you have to know absolutely, okay, that you strongly believe that financial. Yes, okay. And also here, okay, social media campaigns requires structural formal education from early age to build foundation of good financial habit. Here, the key is financial habit. Okay, to incorporating financial literacy into curriculum could not only equip students with practical life skills such as budgeting, budgeting here, saving, distinguishing between needs and want. Here, you have to make difference between needs and want.
Yes.
You are consumptive or not.
That's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Okay, Gen Z here, yes, they are consumptive.
Yes.
Okay, maybe today they are watch on the film on the Punti. That's advertisement, and directly you can see outside of your country. So that's why here financial budgeting is very important for you to learn about that. Okay, and here education system is investment in the future for our nation. Also, it help to develop more competent, reasonable, and financial independent citizen. Here, financial independent citizen. Okay, I think that's okay for that you have to know about management of financial. Okay.
So the next question is, what's the very first money skill for a young person should learn?
Yes, of course. The most important financial skill that everyone young person should learn first is budgeting. Okay, like I told you just now, you manage about your financial every month.
Sometimes, sometimes.
Okay, may I ask you one question here?
Yes.
Okay, how much money do you got from your parents for a month?
Go ahead, Tisha.
I think
Each day.
each day.
Weekly?
Weekly, yeah.
And then you manage it or not now? Or that depend whatever that you want to, what you need or what you want to buy.
Yeah.
I see.
Yes.
Okay. How about you? You also manage about your
Yeah, because I usually do some note taking for what I have spent on my money, so I wouldn't go that. The most important thing is to trace my money. Where did they go? Because if we don't trace them, because we feel like it's okay to buy something, but it is really if we take a note from our spending, we can what is it like? We can identify which one is unnecessary and which one is necessary.
yeah, that's why I told you just now. Budgeting, okay, serve as the foundation for all other financial decision. Yes, here it teaches individual how to plan their spending. And here, how to plan their spending. Okay, financial decision here. You have to spending financial according to their income. Of course, that you have how much money per month, that's your income. Then of course you have to calculate every day how much you can spend with your money. Yes. Okay, here. So income and priority, avoid overspending and allocate resources for saving and investing. Investing here. Example here, Parel, got much money in your pocket, okay? You invest your money for something important for your life, or you spend your money for something that's not important for your life. Of course, you have to be able to control your financial. Even you got money from your parents, but you should be able to control about your money. Okay? What you want or what you need. Okay? ini. So then letting money control them, it is the key for the people, especially for the Gen Z, to be successful here. Okay, I think that's to be the most important thing for the budgeting. Yeah, even you are as the Gen Z, but you should be able to control both your financial. How much? It's not your income, of course. Your income that's come from your parents. Even from your parents, I told you just now, you should be able to manage. So, okay, that can be what's up? That can be make your life will be more disciplined to control about your spending. Okay, here. I think that's that's the definition of the yeah. I think that we have to know. Then, yes, I think so. Yeah.
So interesting. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
I have questions for you, Mr. Like now we have apps like Flip, Dana, or something like that, and also tools like Excel. Which one do you think is the best and is easiest to use for tracking our money?
Okay, most of them it is important. Okay, most of them it is very important. Okay, but we have to know. Okay, but we have to know. What's up? It is the hustle with the studies without experiencing burns out, but requires, okay, here that's, okay, planning, strong time management, and clear understandings. One of the priorities, many students in today generation pursue their hustle to support themselves. Okay, here, hustle is managed alongside, okay, academic responsibilities. Firstly, a student here, okay, need to assess their academic workloads. Okay, and realistically, not all the semester are required, okay, or equal. Some may be later allowing more room for part-time work. So, do you have part-time work or not?
No.
Today?
No.
Yeah, most of your time, I don't know exactly that you use your time for something.
Scrolling TikTok. Yeah,
Yeah.
just like for the
Okay,
entertainment.
when I ask you here, okay, what do you usually do your free time at home for your own?
I think I do play with my friend, hang out with my friend, and sleep.
Ah, I see, I see. That's all. That's yours.
I think I have freelance like what I say jasa titip. So
Sorry?
jasa titip.
Was that oil? Yes.
Yeah. So yeah,
I know the name is Nitip Dongdae, right?
yeah. Yes.
So you do it.
On Instagram. Online shop. I have online shop. So I have to manage my online shop and my cash flow and my income with my sister.
So, okay, if you don't mind, okay, would you mind to answer my question? How much per month that's your income from your business? If you don't mind, okay, how much per month your income?
I think
5-10 million?
no, 2 million. I think
2 million?
Yeah.
And how to manage about your money?
I usually have a book planner for my income, and I write every single orders and my inventory.
I see. So how about you guys?
Yeah, I don't have.
You have you
No.
try to run your own business or doing something to get the financial income.
I already have, right? Actually, but it is something that kind of stuck right now.
I see.
It is to.
Okay, like what you said just now, just start today.
Yeah.
What's the problem actually that can make your business start?
Lack of the money just to start the business again, because I manage I cannot manage the capital for my business, and yeah, I'm just running out my money to start it again. Yeah.
So you can control
Yes.
it with your financial. You buy something what you need or
Yes.
what you want.
Yeah, what I want actually, not really what I need.
So
Yeah.
that's why here that as
Yeah.
the gadget you have to know how to control your financial.
Yes.
You want to buy something you need or you want to buy something that you want.
Yes.
But we have to know which one is most important thing here. Okay, I think. Okay.
Okay, and Mr. Many students now have side jobs like me, but is it really possible to do a side job and still keep up with school without getting too tired?
No. I think that you have to learn about that. Okay, you can be easy to understand. To find money is very difficult. So that's why, okay, mostly the people in Europe or in Japan, okay, the gadget, they use their time for the part time. Okay,
Exactly.
so they get income. So they learn how to control about their financial, and after that they have skill, okay, about their management of their
Time
life.
management,
Yes,
yes.
of course, yeah, life management. So they know about that. So their way of thinking, of course, it's quite different with us. Like I told you just now, when they want to spend their money, they buy something they need or they want. The example, okay, the teenager or the young generation here, okay, example you are, okay, here, you have, okay, my question here, you got much money, okay, in your pocket, okay, and then you go to somewhere, and then you interest with something. Actually, you not need about that thing. Just because you got money in your pocket that you want to buy or not.
But everyone has a lot, but not everyone have a lot of money to start a business. So can you give some easy side jobs ideas that don't need much money for young people or Gen Z like us?
Well, side job, that's depend on your skill. What skill do you have? Okay, so what kind of job that can make you feel comfortable? Okay, first that you have to remember here, if you want to get a side job, the first thing that you have to understand about your skill. You have to know about your skill. Example, you are as a chef or a bartender, but you have no skill for that. Okay, so it is possible for you to do that side job or not. And one thing that we have to remember here, the example in the restaurant or in the hotel, when they need, okay, the people who want to work as the part-time, of course, they will find a student who got skill. Example for the tourism. Okay, of course, they have to know the basics of tourism. Different, maybe. Yeah, that depend on your skill. Okay, that you have to know. I think depend on your skill. That it is can wait or not. Okay, and then how about you guys here? Okay, or I some a little bit bad with your name.
My name is Raihan.
Raihan Fauzan. Yes, okay, Raihan here. Okay, Rehan, how about you? Okay, I want to know about your opinion there. Like I told you just now, you got much money in your pocket, okay, and you go to somewhere,
Yes.
and then you say something, okay, can make you impress, okay, but actually you don't need about that things that you are going to buy or not. You can control or not about your money.
For me personally, if it's related to some food or drinks, I can control it because I don't really interested to spend my money on much money too expensive on unexpensive food. But for stuff like what is it, like shirt or like my my outfit, it's kind of hard to control because I want to stay. What is it like? Yeah, looks cool. Like, yeah, it's kind of hard to.
Just because of that, so you can't
Yeah.
stands for that.
Yes.
So you want to that.
Yeah.
Actually, you don't need it. Okay.
Yes.
I see. Yeah, I think it is very common for Gen Z. Okay? They can. It is difficult to control.
Yes.
Okay, about their one. Okay, so that's why, like I told you, mostly the Indonesian people is very consumptive. Yeah. I think, yeah, very consumptive. Yes. Okay.
I have some questions. Now, sir, you talked about saving, but now there's this thing called investing. This exists. So, if we want to save while investing, what should the split be?
Well, in investing, that we have to understand the condition. Okay. Okay. Investing in what field that you want to invest your money. Okay. In what field that you have to understand the condition, and also you have to see the market. Okay. If the example here, you got money and then you invest in the business, what kind of business? The most important here, you invest, but you didn't know the condition and also the market. Okay, I think that can be useless.
Yes.
That can be nothing for you. So that's why you have to be able to see the conditions, the demands of the market. What kinds of demands of the market. So that's why that after you know about that condition, that can be easy for you to invest, and hopefully your investment can be success in your business. What kind of business that you want to run? What kind of business?
Something about relate to, let's say, trading card games, board games,
Trading what?
trading card games.
Like Animal Kaiser?
Trading
Pokemon,
game.
like Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Okay, who's the market?
Usually collectors.
Collector. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Card?
Yes.
You buy it?
Not really.
Why?
I'm not interested in Pokemon card, but maybe some collectors are interested.
Oh, that's why here, okay? You have to see the market first, the demand. Okay? You run that business, but you didn't know the demand. Of course, it is impossible for you to be success. Okay? You have to see first, yes, the condition or the market here. You have also to be able to make the strategy. Okay, how is the way for you to make the people will be impressed with your product? Okay, because you have to know that what kind of product, and then how to promote, who's the target. Okay, who's the target here, and then how much per month you can get the money, and how much you can spend your money, and how much you get the income. You have to be able to calculate. But it is, yeah, management is very important for you. Even you got much money, but you didn't know about how to invest, and then just because you got money, no. You have to see first about the conditions, and then also in the market. Who's the market? Who's the user?
So the most important thing is to investigating, to analyzing the situation, and also to manage our
Yes, of
spending.
course, you have to be able to analyze.
Okay.
After you understand the mechanism, yes, that can be easy for you. Even your invest is very small, but if you understand the condition, must be your income will be more and more. Yes. Handed here. Yes.
Now, sir, do you think it's a good idea for young people like us to start investing, even with a small amount of cash?
Yes, of course, it is very important for us, okay, for the student, for the young professional law to capital side hustle here. Yes, of course, yeah, because they learn once of start small gains, okay, and which one is more valuable?
First investment.
Yeah, you want to be investor, okay?
Yes.
Must be as an investor you got much money.
Yes.
Okay, then you want to invest your money for the business, so you have to see what kind of business that you want to run. Okay, like I told you just now. Okay, and then you didn't know the condition of the market, and then you didn't know how to mix the people or the demand know about your product. Of course, you have to make the advertisement, how to promote, who's the people who can promote your product here. Okay, yeah. Here that I have to write that the key success in the hustle to start with something you write gains interest and gradually build your skill. Client base while profit may not come immediately. Now here the market is not come immediately. Of course they have to know, they have to understand, they have to be familiar with your product. Okay, after know about that must be the client, the people, okay, that can be easy, okay, to catch your thing. What else?
Say there's so many types of investment types out there. Which instruments would you recommend for beginners to start their investment journey?
Okay. Yes, instrument is highly recommended for the young generation. Okay. Perhaps even more crucial today, okay, than ever before. As young individual, you have one of the most powerful asset when it comes to investing. Time, the earlier you start, okay. Here, your money doesn't just grow, okay. It's grow at compound interest. Compound interest here, where your money doesn't just grow, it grow at an increasing rate over time. Here, increasing over time. You have to remember that this concept alone makes investing early, okay, and smart in the future, okay. Yeah, oriented financial. Here, you have to be able, in your mind, okay, you have oriented decision. Okay. In addition, we live in our in your age. Okay, when the cost of living is rising, and then the job market are rapidly evolving, and pension scheme and retirement benefit are becoming less valuable in many. Yeah, here that you have to see about that. Yeah. So the tip, I think that's that. I think like I told you, we said you should be easy. You have to learn about the market and what kind of business that you want to run. I think that's the tip. Yeah, you have to understand about that, and also your skill. Yeah, your life skill. That is the most important here. Okay.
Okay, so for the instrument of investment, I have a really interesting question because a lot of influencers in Indonesia, like they inform to invest on cryptocurrency like Bitcoin or Ethereum, etc. So, as an economic lecturer, do you reckon cryptocurrency or Bitcoin to be the best investment instrument for the Gen Z, or it is just like a fast way to lose their money?
Okay, that's good question. I think you are Gen Z, okay? Of course, you must have what's that instrument, okay, to manage about your financial here. Okay, for the young generation, yes, the best investment instrument are those that are low risk. Okay, low risk here. You have to underline low risk and easy to understand, acceptable, online and provide graduate exposure to financial market. Here are several options ideal, okay, for beginner. Yeah, for you. I think it is very important for you to know that mutual fund. Yeah, mutual fund here. The first is mutual fund. Okay, mutual fund are great starting points. Okay, they allow you to invest in diverse portfolio managed by professional like what's up today. What's the names of that business is very familiar for the people here, like the Bibits or Bareksa.
For me personally, I use Bibit.
Yeah, that's why here it's very well known, I think. Yes, here in Indonesia, make easy to begin investing with a little. Okay, maybe only for 10 or 5 billion. I think that's it. And also that can be a high risk. Okay, and equity option depending on your profile here. And the second is exchange trade fund. Okay, exchange trade fund. The third is government bond. Okay, here. That is the instrument for you that you have to know. Yeah. For the exchange trade fund mean here that ETS are similar to mutual fund, but they are trade like stock. You have ever, okay?
Yes,
Okay,
I've
come to,
ever heard.
yes,
The
yeah.
Bursa effect.
Yes. It's mean that here that when the people to buy, when the people have to sell.
Yes.
Yeah, here that it's exchange trade fund. Okay, and or stock exchange, stock exchange. Like what have you ever been there? Okay,
Yes.
stock exchange. They offer the perfection and often have lower fees, and this is a paper for those who want to buy the market with your small money, but you can be invest or you can be businessman or businesswoman. Okay, here. And the third is the government bond. The government bond here. But for the government bond here, it's issued by the Indonesian government, such as obligates retail, Indonesian or ORI, Sukuk. Yes, here. Most of you must be you didn't know about that. This doesn't mean that I underestimate you know here. But for the government bond here, that's okay. Because the relative actually it is a relatively low risk, okay,
Yeah.
and provide fixed interest return here. And they are excellent for young investor. Yes, here looking for security and stability. Here the government bond it is suitable for you here. Okay, for the young investor. Okay, looking for money it's and also security and stability here. And blue chip stock. Blue chip stock. Yeah, I think blue chip stock here is rather okay. Investing is rather large. Okay, business. Okay, to establish the company. I think that can be more difficult for you here. Yeah, only 3 of them. Okay, that can be used for your instrument to be invest about your financial or your money here. Okay.
So what about Bitcoin or cryptocurrency? What do you think about that?
I think that is good business. Yeah, I think that is good. Okay, if you got that, have you ever tried about that bit?
No, not really.
You know
Do
that?
No.
Yeah, it is. You have to know. Yeah. If you got money, I think it's low risk. Okay, low risk. I think they will get something like that. Okay.
I have like a question, but outside from here, because you mentioned that the best investment is low risk, right?
Yes.
But I've heard some influencers say that one of the best investment instrument is high risk but high return. What do you think about that?
Yeah, you have to be careful here. Today there are so many influencers. They try to promote about how to get money as fast as you can.
Yes.
But you have to see. Okay, you have to be able to understand what kinds of product. Okay, who knows they are gamblers? Okay, who knows? Because you didn't know. Okay, you didn't understand, and then you try to invest about your money. But actually, that is high risk. First, you have to analyze. Okay, that's business. If you not analyze, I think that can be dangerous for you. Okay. Yeah. How about you here?
Yeah, for me, I don't really trust about the influencers, but because all of us have to take some consideration before we invest on something, because high risk high return may be possible, but it is only for the people that already have a lot of money, because they don't afraid to lose some money. But for us, for the students that equipped with lower money, so we have to be careful on investment instruments.
Of course, because we only got not rich people.
Yes.
Okay? Yes. So we have to be careful to invest. Okay, about our financial here. Okay, the key is you have to analyze first. If you understand and then you have skill and then you believe it that business can be run well, yes, why not? But if you didn't analyze about that business, it can be dangerous for you. Even the influencers say you can get many things from this business, you can be easy to be rich or something like that. Okay, here.
So just to wrap up our discussion today, Desha, what do you think about?
A great talk, and have learn from Mr. Gusnadi, and it's such amazing, and great talk, I think. And
Okay. Muhammad, sorry. Okay, one thing that I want to tell you here. Remember, the goal at the beginning is not to chase high return, but to build the habit of investing. Learn principle is risk and reward, and understand how market work. Starting with safe, diverse instrument will help you build confidence over time. And the second, cryptocurrency here, including Bitcoin, and then highly valued and speculative assets, while some people have indeed made significant profit from that business here. So I think that is the thing that you have to remember and you have to understand about that here. Bitcoin, yes.
So for the beginner, just better for us to make some, conservative investment, to do some analyzing first, and then do you reckon if we step up for we have already invest on Reksadana or something, but if we get a lot of higher money, should we invest on crypto?
Okay. I want to say that let's be clear. Cryptocurrency is legitimate innovation with potential future application. In areas like digital financial here, smart contract and decentralized system, but its market is largely unregulatedly and driven by the hypo speculation and short-term sentiment. Here, not long-term sentiment here. I think that's all for me here.
Thank you very much. Julia, do you have something? What do you think about our discussion today?
So insightful. So I wish in the future I become more business, more business, and
Do you want to open a
more
business
learn
later?
business investment.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay,
Just
hopefully you will be successful in your business.
What do you think, Farah, about today's discussion?
This could help me, how can you say this? This helps me make better choices when I decide to spend on something.
Yes.
That way I don't waste much money.
Yes, that's
So the key is to make to consider about the spending, right? Yeah, I do agree. Yeah, maybe that's all from.
Okay, guys. So that's all from us. Thank you so much much, Mr. Gusnadi,
Thank you so much,
for
Mr.
our
Gusnadi.
discussions, and maybe the followers can wanna see our next video. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.
Yes. And don't forget to share experience if you have similar experience. Yeah. If you have also the knowledge about the financial literacy, just drop it down in the comment box below. Okay, and that's all from us. Thank you very much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.